I want to welcome you back to Black Science Tonight. I want to talk to you about that I believe that the gay community, the LGBTQIA community, will receive reparations before black people. If you have noticed how Gay Pride Month is celebrated all throughout America, the federal government is involved, the state government is involved, every national corporation is involved, the school systems are involved. And it seems like only 20 years ago, we would have never talked about this issue. But the train has left the station, and it seems like within 10 years, they will receive something that we will never possibly receive. Black people have been raped, pillaged, put into slavery, Jim Crowed, and we still have not received an apology. We still haven't received an executive order. And we still haven't received reparations. I have an article here from Canada from 2017 in which the Canadian government gives victims $85 million to $110 million in reparations to the gay community. But you have seen nothing here in America for people whose land was stolen, who were murdered, robbed, any possible crime you can think of. We as black people were victims of in America. But this community, this gay community, has been accepted as victims and is being celebrated today with their flags flying over every city, every state, even under the flag at the White House. But you have never seen them fly the red, black, and green flag. You have never seen a corporation accept the red, black, and green flag. You have never seen corporate America accept the nationalism of black people. We as black people have to understand that these other groups are stealing our reparations. You see, earlier this year, the Asians stole part of our reparations when they received the Asian hate crime bill in less than 100 days. And Joe Biden gave them $50 million off the bat and probably millions more within the national government. We have seen the Hispanic community get $80 million a day for illegal aliens, or they want to call them migrants, who come over the border so they can be housed in hotels and sent into the country to go to city public schools and take up space and federal dollars that's needed for ADOS and FBA children. We have seen the gay community get whatever they want. You have never heard of your vice president say, I'm just not going to help gay people. Oh, she sticks her neck out for gay people. Oh, they can get something by themselves. And you see Joe Biden signing executive orders for transgenders. Everybody is getting a piece of our reparations. And it seems like all our politicians can do Sheila Jackson Lee, who's over the subcommittee for H.R. 40, all she can do in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, is do a damn buck dancing jig. You have to understand, if you don't get it now, you'll never get it. I know California is trying to do something for reparations, but once they're finished, you better believe everybody else will be getting a piece of our reparations. See, nobody respects what we have gone through. Everybody uses our pain to get their piece of our reparations. You know, every time something happens to the LGBTQI, whatever community it is, they use our pain and suffering as an example to get their rights. Everyone is getting paid. And I told you earlier in a video that Joe Biden slipped in through the American Rescue Plan $32.6 billion for Native American and Asian Pacific people, but nothing for ADOS and FBA. And when the gay people get their reparations, the people you'll see standing, buck dancing and grinning is your Congressional Black Caucus, like they did for the Asian hate crime bill, and like they did for the Asian Pacific and Native American bill. But we still haven't received 1 cent for what our ancestors have gone through. They disrespect black people so much in America that we haven't even received a simple apology. Pull your bootstraps up. And when we tried to, not only did you take the boots away, you took the strings and everything else. You burnt it down like you did in Tulsa, Durham, Wilmington, Nashville, Rosewood. And still we have received no compensation. And when they say we wasn't there, well, I wasn't there for everything else that happened in America, but people received compensation. Yes, we could have received compensation, but where were we to go to in 1815, 1900, 1920, 30, 40, 50? We had nowhere to go. We couldn't go to the local government. We couldn't go to the court system. And we damn sure couldn't go to the federal government. So that means that you must compensate us for your crimes against humanity. They're going to get their reparations because they have the whole system behind them. But where is the system behind black people? You know, when that statement was made that we have no friends, we have no friends. And this proves it. And I guarantee you, they will receive reparations before black people, because their movement is respected by every aspect of America. I want to thank you for listening to The Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.